Welcome to Out the Trunk with Jordan and Darius. My name is Darius. That's D's All Up in Your Area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. That's Jordy B. Writing on all socials.
And this is our segment where we let you guys know what's on our mind, our musings, things that we saw on the internet. I just wanted to start off by saying he's certainly, lately, he's gotten a bit of like a renaissance. He fell off the map for a little bit and he's back.
Yeah,
And I just wanted to
I
say,
think I know what you're about to
Groovin'
say.
Gorilla, Big Groove, I hate your guts. The guy
Oh, I
that
thought you
like
meant Lloyd.
no. Lloyd, no. No, I'm talking about the guy who like
Yeah, the
gets
big
food in
nigga who eats in
restaurants.
restaurants and acts like a fucking monkey.
I
Yeah,
hate him.
I
It's hard.
hate him. I hate him too.
He went away for a while, and it made me happy.
Yes,
And he's been coming back a little bit. And
that made me sad.
you know what he makes me aware of?
Yeah.
I just don't love money enough because there's no way.
No, yeah, no, there's just
There's no way you could pay me enough for me
not at
to
all.
I mean he's just like shark bite. It's just I just don't love money enough. I really don't because I wouldn't
I
do it.
hate
I do
everything
not care
about
what the
him.
check would be. I could not do it.
I agree. I hate everything about him. The one thing I do appreciate is that he's brought the black community together. There's not a lot of things we can all agree on, and the fact that we can all agree that we genuinely and truly and sincerely from the bottom of our hearts hate this nigga, that warms my heart.
They did someone posted him like making the content, but you know how sometimes they'll like do a behind the scenes and you'll see like the cameraman in the shot.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just painful. He's just like, dude, I
Because
doubt
shooting content is cringe automatically in public. It just
a
is because,
100%.
but like he deserves to be like he actually genuinely is cringe.
No, I mean you almost have to just get over it if you're trying to
Yeah, you
record
got to just
something in
like
public.
forego shame. Yeah.
Yeah, because people
Or
are gonna look
embarrassment or
at
whatever.
you. You try to be cognizant of it. Like when I record a lift at the gym or something, if someone's
Hmm.
in the shot, I just won't post it because they didn't ask for that shit.
Right. Right. Yeah.
They're working out, minding their business.
I feel you.
And like you try to be cognizant of that. But yeah, I mean, you gotta know that you're gonna look crazy regardless. But
Correct.
he's just again, he makes me acutely aware of how much I don't love money enough. Like
Yeah.
I do not care.
Yeah.
They could give me 10 bands a drop. I would not do that shit. I could not do it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not pop locking dropping and screaming shark bite over
In
a
a
cheeseburger.
restaurant and
And
dancing like that, yeah,
the nigga was
there's a
called Groovin' Gorilla before. Don't tell me. And he changed his name
yeah.
because he was like, I didn't know. And I'm like, where are you from where you don't know being big and black and calling yourself a gorilla is a bad look? Like,
Right. Where are you
where are
from
you
that you don't know
from?
that dancing in public like that is a bad look?
Man, I was
Shucking and
it
jiving ass nigga.
dude, I think I saw you commented on like when I commented on the T Morant, John Morant's dad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Generally speaking,
Right.
if you're the only black dude there and you're the only one dancing, you're probably not it's
You,
not a good look. Like it's
it's
just
not.
not
It's never. Yeah, it's never.
that's a tough needle
Even
to
if
thread
music
and
is
you probably
playing,
aren't doing it.
it just looks bad. Like, you
You
know what I
can't
mean? Like
be
it never looks unjigabooish.
no, you can't be both the only black guy and the only one dancing.
No, 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 no. I always whenever I see like situations like that in public, I always think of that viral sound where it's like dance, monkey dance.
Yeah, it's and then he just man, I guess that's for a different segment. But
Yeah, there's a in the comment section in TikTok, it's like one of the funniest places on earth, and there's a like a trending comment people use when someone just has no shame in public, and they say social anxiety, hate to see you coming, and
yeah,
that's what I think of whenever I see his content.
I don't wish him well. I hope the next
No,
place
I
he eats
don't.
at
No,
gives him
no, no,
food
no.
poisoning. Not like
Nothing
life-threatening
life
food
threatening.
poisoning, but
Just like
you
that one
know,
scene in Along Came Polly where
I,
Ben
I,
Stiller
I
just blows up the bathroom like that.
yeah, just like a day on the couch with some Sprite and some Pepto-Bismol, you
And
just to
some
sit you
bread.
down for a
Yep.
little bit.
Yeah,
Speaking of
I
food
agree.
and hopefully not in your stomach aches, how was your holiday?
It was great. I had a really good time. So Thanksgiving we did at my aunt's house. We do our aunt's house every year, last few years. So, um, we all kind of basically a potluck. Everybody signs up for whatever they're going to do, whatever they're going to bring and stuff. So, it was a really good time. The food was fantastic. It's one of those situations where like, when you're really hungry and then you take like 5 bites and then you're stuffed,
Yeah.
but you just got to power through because it was Thanksgiving. Like it was basically that. Um,
Do you eat
and then
breakfast the morning of Thanksgiving?
no, I actually didn't eat. I don't think I ate the whole day. Actually, now that I think about it,
Okay.
up until dinner.
I used to be that way, but now
Yeah,
it ain't got, I mean, it ain't no full spread country breakfast, but
right.
if I go into it just on E, I'm just gonna be gluttonous. So I
Yeah,
put a little something on my stomach, especially because especially if it's like a gathering I'm with family, I'm gonna start drinking. And so you don't want to do that on
right.
an empty stomach. And it's just,
No,
it could go real left. But anyway, sorry to
yeah.
interrupt you.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, same. So we ate. The food was great. We usually start out with actually, my aunt will put out like a really good charcuterie board. So we'll kind of start out with that, and then we'll chill and stuff, catch up and all that, have a couple drinks, and then we'll do dinner. Then after dinner we did games. We Have you played this game called Grab the Mic?
No.
It's really really fun. Definitely recommend it. There's like a little rubber microphone. You put it like on a stand or whatever, and then a person reads a card with a word, and the first person to grab the card or grab the mic has to immediately sing like song lyrics with that word in it.
Okay.
So it's like a super cool like word association game. So we played that for a couple hours. My uncle made
I
this
know this is
really
bad
good
content, but
punch.
I'm about to Google that game. So,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
go ahead.
So my uncle made a punch, like apple cider with hot tamales. We do every like for Thanksgiving, Christmas, we make that, and then he brought Goldschlager so you could make it alcoholic if you wanted to. So we all did those. That was fun. Just hang out and just chill with the fam. So that's always a good time. Some mom's side of the family, and it's always great to see everybody. Because we're all kind of people are in college and stuff, so it's just we're all spread out a little bit everywhere. So it's always nice when we can come back together. Um,
That auto frame is weird. It just like put me on a roller coaster.
Oh,
I'll take it though.
all right, cool, cool, cool.
So let
Yeah,
me ask you this: how long do you eat Thanksgiving leftovers? This is a hot topic of
it
discussion on the
is,
internet.
and I actually figured we would talk about this. So we usually do maybe uh like 5, 6 days generally.
What?
Not literally. Like we don't you don't eat everything. It's just like you have the option to. But like my mom cooked like a couple days later, so we've not just been eating that. So I mean, by Friday or Saturday, most of like the main courses are gone anyway. It's just like a little bit of sides left
Yeah.
anyway. So it's not,
That's always been my question is how much are y'all cooking? Not y'all, the royal
right.
y'all. Like,
Yeah.
like we had
Yeah.
leftovers, but people talk about 5, 6 days. I'm like, that shit didn't last. Cook the food Wednesday and Thursday. You eat it
Yeah.
Thursday. Friday, I just run the plate back.
Right.
Just run it straight back, no notes,
Yeah.
just it's a rerun. Saturday
Hmm.
is when I get into, repurposing maybe turkey sandwiches, maybe like a turkey soup,
Right.
cut up the meat from the turkey, make a turkey soup, or, you know, um, whatever you want to do. I've done egg rolls before with leftovers. Just,
Yeah,
that's
that's
when you
always
get
good.
creative. Sunday, throw that shit out. It's over. It's time to cook again. No, no, okay. So it's like Sunday, throw that shit out, maybe order pizzas. Monday,
Okay.
hard reset. We're back cooking. It's over. I eat it Friday. I repurpose it
Yeah,
Saturday. Sunday, that shit is in the trash. We are done here.
I get that. Yeah. For us, usually it's like around Tuesday or Wednesday. We're pretty much done. I will say though, the only thing I don't like is when people are like, "Oh my God, y'all eat leftovers after more than like 2 days, whatever." It's like,
No.
okay, nigga. Like, first of all, don't act like you grew up with money. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, what is meal prep? It's just leftovers. You
Yeah.
cook that food on Sunday and you eat that till Friday. Relax.
Is the food hygiene police.
Right.
It's just like, well, there's some things I agree with, like,
Yeah.
and like we used to do it all the time, but like now I look at it and it's kind of gross. Like when you go to a cookout and it's hot out and that macaroni and cheese is just sitting outside
Just
for
sitting
three
out
hours. It's like, I'm gonna pass on that. I that macaroni and cheese has been under that 90
Yeah.
degree sun for three
Right.
hours. Would you drink a
No.
glass of milk that
Okay.
had been sitting outside for 3 hours?
Correct. Okay,
Then you
that's
probably
valid.
shouldn't
I
eat
feel
that
you.
mac and cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, so I went to a Friendsgiving the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and
One more food hygiene thing, real quick.
yeah,
Blowing out birthday candles is gross. You're spitting all
yes,
over the cake people are
we
about
don't
to
do that
eat.
anymore. My family we basically retired that since COVID because we're like that's actually really disgusting that we've been
Yeah,
doing for our whole
it
lives.
it took COVID for me to think about it, but I'm like, actually,
Yeah,
that is actually gross. They got
and
a
we were
point
like
on
it's
that one.
actually gross. Yeah, so we'll do like the hand thing or whatever. Yeah,
Just
like so.
sing the happy birthday, eat the cake. We really don't need to. Anyway, sorry. How was your Friendsgiving?
Yeah, yeah. To honestly, to your point, yeah, my we had Friendsgiving at my boy Corey's house in Charlotte, and he catered everything, cooked everything, and he was like, "Take whatever y'all want." He's like, "Cause I'm throwing this in the trash." Like, so he was like not doing the leftover thing. It was fun. We had a good time. We had like a couple of my friends smoke big hookah smokers, so they had like a little section smoking hookah. Of course, people were running spades. We had to send somebody out for a couple bottles, which I went in on. So they came back and it was like, yay! Just doing lots of shots. Had the Bluetooth speaker.
It was
Played
just a
some of our,
kickback with Thanksgiving food, basically.
yeah, literally, like
Yeah.
literally, yeah.
I saw
Did some of our
I
go-to songs.
I saw some of the festivities on Instagram,
Yeah,
and it looked like a good time. It looked like a good time. It's all I'm
yeah, it
gonna
was
say on
fun. It was a
camera,
good
but it
time.
looked like a good time.
Yeah, we'll have to talk off wax about about the rest.
It looked like a good time. Um,
Yeah. It's one of those times where my friend, when you have your friends be like, "Yeah, I saw your location." I was just like, "Okay, yeah, he's okay."
um, did you stay in Charlotte?
Yeah, yeah, I did. Actually, we got up there the night before, Friday night. Some friends were having a different friend group were having a kickback, and they were like, "Hey, come hang out with us." So I hung out with them, spent the night, and then Saturday just recovered, and then went to Friendsgiving. What did I do Sunday? Oh yeah, so Sunday, a couple of us went to a friend's house. They have like really nice like loft view of their apartment like lounge area overlooking the city. So we just kind of hung out there. Had some apps. Then we went and got some Chinese food, chilled for a little bit, and then I got back on the road.
Sounds like a good time. Well, happy holidays to all of the listeners and viewers.
Yeah, shout out to all of y'all.
From out the trunk, we a little behind the scenes. We didn't record the week of the holiday, so
Yeah.
you might be hearing this out of order. But Merry Christmas if that's the case. So, uh, um,
Happy
happy
Hanukkah, all the
holidays,
good
Merry
things.
Christmas. If Kwanzaa's your
Yeah,
thing, that
Kwanzaa's
too.
coming up soon.
Um,
Um,
so if you
Festivus for
listen
the
to
rest of you.
us, we are all encompassing for all the holidays. We wish
Yes.
everyone a good time. You want to talk about great inventions?
Yeah. So I saw a tweet of a really cool aerial shot of a 747 plane flying through the air, but like from above as opposed to just, from land or whatever. And somebody quoted it with like, this is, I don't care what anyone says, it's probably the greatest invention ever. Uh, which I do think that they have a great case for it, obviously. But it's just got me wondering what are some of the greatest inventions of all time. Also, I think we kind of really forget that like a plane is like kind of a miraculous thing. Like the fact that someone found a way to put a metal box in the air and
Yeah.
carry 300 people.
Yeah, when I saw that tweet, I did think about that, and I was like, for a couple $100, you basically can get teleported across the country,
Yeah,
which is kind of insane.
yeah, it really is. We just like normalize it.
And for the most part, other than takeoff and landing, you don't even feel like you're in the air. Like you can just surf the
Right.
internet, you can watch a movie, they can feed you up there.
Yeah, they have Wi-Fi and shit. Like,
Eh, and you're literally in a tube in the sky flying at 500 miles an hour and you don't feel any of it. So that's up
right.
there. You want to talk recent inventions or like in the history of human civilization?
I'm done for all of it. What you got? What you got?
Well, I mean, it's hard to beat fire. That allowed us to cook food, protected us
Oh
from
yeah, we get that
predators.
is technically an invention. Yeah, that's technically an invention. Yeah.
Um, Fire and language are what separate us from the rest of the
Animals. Yeah.
animal kingdom is we can communicate with the spoken word in a way that like a lion can't.
Right.
If I see a lion behind you, I can go, "Hey Jordan, there's a lion behind you." But if a
Right.
lion sees me pointing a gun at another lion, there's no you know,
He's just gonna roar and that's
you know.
it.
So
Um.
communication and
Yeah.
fire allowing us to cook food, protecting us from predators and keeping us warm was
Yeah.
up there. But Going recent, it's hard to beat air conditioning. Um,
Yes, that is very clutch.
it's
Um,
it basically repopulated the South and boosted, a lot of the South, the revitalization of the South is only possible because a
mhm.
lot of buildings previously, I mean, air conditioning. I'm old enough to remember where central air conditioning was like a luxury item. That was what
Right,
the
right,
rich
right.
people had. We had that big ass unit in the window, and it
Yep,
only air
same.
conditioned like the 30 feet around it, and that makes it really hard to live in Arizona. You know,
True.
and now Phoenix is a booming metropolis because central air conditioning is
They
ubiquitous.
can
Same with
breathe.
Atlanta, right? And so
Yeah,
I would go with central air conditioning off the top of my head. How about you?
that's a good one. This one, it's kind of a two-parter, I guess. I would say like the television slash film itself. Um, the fact that like I kind of mean like research this. It's like, someone just was like, oh, hey, let's put pictures in a box and power it with electricity, and we'll just entertain ourselves with that for the next 100 years. And everything kind of, I feel like a lot of inventions have spawned from that. I don't think we get computers and cell phones if we don't have a television first. Um,
Is TV a net positive though?
I'd say yes, it's a net positive. I think we have abused it, so it's become a negative. It's sort of like opiates. Was just a pain reliever at one point, and then people abuse it and then turn it into perverse it and turns it into a drug. So I think like we do need to know what's going on in the world, and I think TV is one of the faster ways to be able to tap into that. Um, if we didn't have television, how long would it have taken for us to find out about like 9/11
Yeah,
or
that's true.
uh the Kennedy assassination, any major moment in history? Um, the last 60, 70 years, everyone talks about, oh, we were all gathered around our TVs
Yeah.
watching XYZ happen.
The issue you run into is that most people like don't watch TV for that. They just watch slop.
Right.
And so
True.
it's making them dumber. I think
Yeah.
TV in general is, I mean, I've only ever known television, but you go
Right.
back and you watch, I mean, the television has made our politics worse, but yeah, I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, for
Now
sure.
there's now a prerequisite requirement being good on TV,
Good. Yeah.
which has
Mhm.
nothing to do with governing.
Not just being good
So
on TV, but also being good looking is important
yeah,
now too.
like, I mean, a lot of ugly people, a lot of ugly presidents would not have been able to make it if
Really?
TV existed.
Yeah,
But
there's
I don't
that
know.
famous
Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say there's that famous line Nixon had where he's like, part of the reason I lost the debate to Kennedy was I don't look good on TV and I was like sweating and shit and it just
Yeah.
looked like I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah. I mean, the whole concept of a debate is very, it's just theater, right? So
It's right, yeah.
net positive, I would say yes for TV, but I think TV
Hmm.
was like a gateway drug to like, I think smartphones are just a net negative. I don't even think it's close. I
Yeah.
think just they're just a brain sink. They're making us all dumber, and
Hmm.
TV is almost like a gateway drug to that. Now, like
Yeah.
I don't particularly enjoy watching TV just to watch it unless it's like sports or something
Hmm.
like that. But now the smartphones are so bad. TV is the smart entertainment option now. Like putting your
Right.
phone down and watching a television show actually requires more cognitive burden. It's like a higher cognitive burden than just the phones. But
Right.
I mean, TV, I would say all in general is a net positive.
Hmm.
But the phones are just, I mean, if they like, they should just pass a law to make all phones dumb again, and we would all be better for it. And I would say, I mean, I'm a hypocrite. My phone is a smartphone. I got all the apps on it
Right.
too.
We all got all the apps.
But I mean, I can feel like when I read like a text that's not on my
Hmm.
phone, like you can just almost feel like like
It feels like
going through.
work.
Yeah, it feels like work and it's
Yeah.
strenuous and when I put down the phone to watch like a movie for the pod and it's like 2 hours without my phone, there's almost like a a a good feeling to it when I like it's just
Hmm.
weird how just even 2 hours away from it can almost feel like a high. But no, I wish all the phones were dumb again. We were better off for it.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I went to the movie Sunday and I, wasn't really on my phone during the movie. And it's nice to be entertained to the point where you're not really thinking about it. Like I think
Yeah.
I maybe checked like scores of a game or something like that, whatever, real quick, but I wasn't doom scrolling while I was in front of the big screen. Yeah, something that is uh a great point you make there about like the point of TV was supposed to be a sense of communication and community, and we've it's kind of turned into the opposite. It's just turned into an isolating piece of technology now. It's
Yeah.
just, people don't want to go out anymore, so they sit at home because they can program everything because streaming services and just watch whatever caters to their attention span or lack thereof, and they're not, engaging with things or people that would actually stimulate them.
Because those things bring friction, and what people want is a frictionless life.
Yeah.
They want the TV to just they don't even like even the t way we watch TV has gotten worse because it used to be you watch what was on
Hmm.
television, which made
Right.
that which exposed you to things that weren't necessarily catered to you. And now
Hmm.
the apps are programmed for you. And so you're not even being,
Right. You don't
it's
see anything new.
it used to be the case that you watch what your parents watch, or you listen to what they watch, or even you read what they read. I didn't have an unlimited supply of books when I was a kid. So when I was done reading my
Right.
books, grab my dad's books, grab my mom's books. And now,
Hmm.
and I love the Kindle, but you're only reading the books that are for you now. And even that's making
Right.
us worse.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, I think TV, I would say TV is a positive in general. But that's probably the last entertainment invention that was good for us. The rest of this shit is just slop. That's just pure slop. But you know, um, I don't see it. I mean, AI is only making it worse. Now people aren't
Yeah.
even they're getting their entertainment crafted and even more crafted to them. It's not even made by real people anymore. So,
Right.
I think I worry, man. The kids are illiterate. The kids can't read. Um, because why would they need to? The book
Right.
report does it for them, and there's reason, there's reason why you want to like any muscle. If you don't use your brain, you lose
Hmm.
it, and I worry about that. So, any other
Yeah.
inventions?
Um, hmm. You know, the light bulb is pretty helpful.
Electricity in general.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
To this day, we
That's
still
important.
abundant electricity. Too cheap to meter will unlock everything for us. So we're not even there yet, but obviously.
Yeah,
Um, a lot goes into when you flick the lights, it just works every time. And people don't realize
yeah.
that that's kind of a miracle,
Yeah. Laundry machines, like
Yeah.
washing and washing and dryers. I mean, how close are you to a river? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Just think of how much more productive, how much higher your productivity is because you don't have to just having them in your home.
Yeah,
Uh, you
not
know,
having to go to laundromat and.
laundromat, wasting 6 hours of your Saturday washing clothes, making it an event instead of
Hmm.
just being able to throw it on while you do other stuff.
Yep.
To say nothing of back when they had to hand wash clothes. It's just so
Yeah,
many household appliances just increase your productivity in general. Um,
true.
so yeah, I would. Those are good ones. Yeah, I think I got it with fire,
Yeah,
communication,
fire's good. Yep.
and air conditioning.
Um,
So
yeah, that's a good one. Trying to think. Let's see. I really enjoy trains, like riding trains, taking the train.
yeah.
It's cheap, uh it's as efficient, sometimes more efficient than a car because there's no traffic for the most part unless you have to stop and wait for another train to uh cross your path. Um, yeah, I say the train's a good one too.
Derek Thompson, uh, a podcaster, he used to work for the Atlantic, but he's got a Substack now.
Hmm.
He had an episode on his podcast about um it was about AI, but he prefaced it by saying, this invention is similar to the train. And what
Hmm.
a lot of people don't understand is that because if you were born in when we were born, you didn't get it what life was like before the train, but the train opened up the world.
Yeah,
Before trains, people never really moved more than 10 miles from when they lived. And
right.
the train basically was like going to space, and it allowed for massive productivity gains and economic prosperity because now goods can travel hundreds of miles. and you can people can become more specialized and all of that. So the train is a good one. Um,
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah.
good cast, shitty movies. What you got?
Oh yeah, so there's a picture of Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller, and Zac Efron when they were in that awkward moment.
Okay.
And someone was like, the quote was like, "This movie was terrible, but God, what a cast!"
Yeah.
And it was, of course, right before Miles and Michael. I mean, Zach was already huge, but before they like super blew up, Miles got Whiplash not too far after that, and I think a year or two later, Michael B. Dropped Creed. So things have been taking off for them ever since. So just got me thinking about like movies with really good cast or like really likable cast that just for whatever reason just didn't turn out right or didn't work, or is it one of those things where if you like the cast, you'll just like accept that the movie's not great, but you'll just kind of watch it anyway.
So by movie, I'm assuming you just mean plot and script, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say obviously the plot's the most important part because I'll watch a great plot with bad, no name
Right.
actors and actresses. But no, I
Hmm.
believe a good cast can carry a shitty script. It's not really, um, it's not ideal.
Right.
But I mean, what's a rom-com if not a shitty script?
Good
Like,
with a good cast. Yeah.
like
That's
it's
that's pretty much every Hallmark movie ever.
yeah. The Tyler Perry "Why Did I Get Married" movies are good, but that's not because of his
The
writing.
script sucks. Yeah, it's just the cast.
It's just the cast, and yeah, I think yeah, of course, I think so. I will say that that movie, that awkward moment was
Yeah.
before Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller were good. And Zac Efron was never crazy about his acting until he was a wrestler a year ago, 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
whenever he was the
Iron
Iron
Claw.
King, Iron Claw, whatever. So
Hmm.
I wouldn't use that movie as an example, but
Right, right.
plenty. I mean, every Adam Sandler movie after a certain point.
After
I mean, they
Click,
used
pretty
to be
much.
good. They used to be good,
Yeah.
but yes, absolutely. Absolutely. How about
Yeah,
you?
the
You got
fact that
any
they're making a
examples?
yeah, the fact they're making a Grown Ups 3 is a testament.
Are they really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Why?
I'm like, first of all, the kids are literally grown-ups now.
Yeah.
One of them, rest in peace, passed away. So I just really don't see the point of doing a trilogy on on that. Um,
We really are just out of ideas. You see, they're like thinking about a Creed 4, and I'm like,
yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I think they're good. It's gonna be basically just based on the daughter, so basically a spinoff, I guess. So I
why?
don't know. I mean, shit, I don't know, man. I did like the act. She was very talented. Yeah, I don't really know why. I'd rather see Creed 4 with like the adults personally.
How about
But
Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler write a new movie?
yeah, it's just
We're talking about it was already a spinoff of a five movie set. You
true.
got a
That's
trilogy out
true.
of it. Why are we
Yeah.
spinning a ninth movie in this world?
I don't know. You know what? I would rather, yeah, I want to, I'm down with them working on another movie. Or even if I'm sure there's a way they could do it where they could bring back Killmonger in Black Panther 3. There's got to be a way. Because I think if obviously we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know what ended up was going to happen to Chadwick. Obviously, rest in peace. I don't think they would have. I think in hindsight, killing Killmonger in Black Panther 1 was a mistake. Um, and I just feel like there's got to be some creative way to undo that for the sake of the universe. Not the
Well, I
universe, I mean,
mean,
the Black Panther universe.
why it's up until recent continuity errors were not a big deal. Just make a movie like
Right.
it's fine.
Yeah,
Who's gonna
yeah.
walk out the theater like, no, he died in the first one? Like, no,
Damn it,
just
Michael B. Jordan's in the
yeah.
movie.
Like it's just that stifles creativity when people feel like they have
Yeah,
to have every I dotted and every T crossed. Now, I don't
yeah,
think they should do that just because I wasn't like Black Panther 1 was good. I thought
yeah,
Wakanda Forever was just a bad movie.
yeah.
I think I'm kind of just done with it. We're good now. I don't really need a third one in that universe.
Um,
You
I
have
think if they do
Lupita, you
it,
give her nothing to do.
yeah,
The
yeah,
movie
man.
has no lead. You give
Yeah.
Series the lead, the Mexican guy's the
And she
lead.
almost ruined the whole fucking movie, by the way.
They try to shoehorn in Ironheart, give her nothing to do.
Yeah,
Uh, just wasn't a good movie under
yeah.
obviously trying circumstances, but it was not a
Yeah.
good movie.
And we're forgetting also there was COVID and the writer strike, so it just was like when it went wrong, it all went wrong at once.
Yeah, but they didn't give us a COVID writer strike discount, so they charged me like it was a regular movie. So I'm gonna judge it like it's a regular movie. So I don't really.
Yeah, but you
You
know
don't
what,
get. I'm
Ryan
not grading you
Coogler,
on a curve. You
yeah,
didn't
I
charge
feel
me a
you.
curve.
But
So
Ryan Coogler is a legend, and we've given people more grace for less quality of work.
yeah, I mean, look, I
Um,
went and saw the next two movies he dropped, or I don't.
yeah,
Yeah, and I'll see the next one he drops.
yeah.
But that was not a good. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a good movie. Uh,
No, yeah, I feel you. Yeah. But I think if they do a time jump and they have because obviously T'Challa Jr. they have him, so they can do a time jump and have an adult actor play. I'm assuming Damson or Aldous Hodge, hopefully, um, can do T'Challa Jr. and problem solved. So and that's for free, Disney. So if y'all want to look out for us, invite us to the premiere.
we'll be there. We'll be there.
Yeah.
I promise I'll get my
Um,
haircut for it. You won't see all of this. Um,
we will
no.
wear suits.
Well, no, I think it happens more often than not because
Mhm.
the demand for movies far exceeds the supply of good scripts.
Right.
Uh, if you look up, big movies come out infrequently, but like if you look up your movie theater, there's two or three new movies coming out every week. And so
Right.
that's 52 weeks a year. Ain't that much good writing in the world. So
No.
it is often the case that a good cast can carry a shitty movie.
Yeah.
One could say that's what happened with Wakanda Forever. Moving right along. I saw this on the internet. Right now we're just doing random internet things. This guy said
Yeah.
he had a concrete guy, and the concrete guy quoted him for a job.
Hmm.
I don't know the exact number. It was like 90 bands, right? $90,000.
Yeah.
And the job gets done. It's contract agreed upon price. Job is 100% done. Good to go.
Yeah.
The concrete guy comes back to him. He says, I had $8,000 in cost overruns between, you know, the increase in concrete prices due to inflation and tariffs or whatever. Would you do me a
Right.
solid and split the overruns with me? Would you do that? Would you do that?
No, because that wasn't what we agreed on.
Okay, fair enough. I look, if he provided me spent receipts and proper
Hmm.
accounting showing that these are legit overruns, I would meet him halfway on it, especially if he did good work.
That's fair.
You know, if this is the business that you're in, a good concrete guy is worth his
Yeah.
pot is
Weight in
weight in
gold.
gold. And he came with the offer of a split, which leads me to believe he's not trying to run one.
Hmm.
So I would, if the paperwork checked out and he provided spent receipts, I would meet him halfway on it because, the story checks out, but it would have to check out on paper as well. But
Yeah,
I
I get
get it.
that.
I understand both sides of it. I understand a deal's a deal, and it's his job to quote his jobs properly.
Yeah,
But I would take the long view on it if he did good work.
I feel you.
You got anything you saw on the internet?
Yeah, I saw this today. It was a video of like a youth basketball game, and one kid runs into another kid. The kid's defending him, and the defender flies across the floor. And somebody was like, "Look at what the NBA players got the youth doing."
Yeah.
So I quote tweeted with, "This is y'all's MVP, by the way."
Um, it is.
SGA is like the anti-Steph Curry.
Yeah, he definitely is a foul merchant for sure. But what I find it fascinating, I don't blame him as much as like this is the incentive
The
structure you've
officials.
created. Adam
Yeah.
Silver could tomorrow. And this is another thing he doesn't. He's just afraid of his players.
Hmm.
If it's hard for me to believe anything other than the NBA thinks this is good television, the flopping.
Right.
Because tomorrow, Adam Silver could come out and say, starting today, one flop
Hmm.
suspension, next flop a week suspension, next flop a month suspension. We're not doing this anymore. These guys all play pickup in the summer. There are no reps
Right.
there. They don't flail around. They know how to
Right.
play basketball. So if he wanted to get rid of it, he could just be like, look, no, we're not doing this. You get one warning, then you get suspended. Then you get suspended a week. Then you get suspended a month.
Yeah.
They will stop. So
Yeah.
um I don't get it. He must think it's good for television
Hmm.
because
Yeah, I don't understand.
he could stop it tomorrow if he just had a fucking spine and stood up to his players. but he
Yeah,
won't.
yeah, I saw somebody say that. I think it's actually a really good idea that they think flopping should be considered an offensive foul, and I agree.
That and there should be like you should just be suspended, just like you get suspended for flagrants, right?
Right?
Treat it like a
Yeah.
flagrant, dude. This is bad television. You're being unethical. You get a point system. The first one, first two,
Hmm.
whatever, warning. I guarantee you they will adjust because they will not
Right.
want to keep getting kicked out of games and losing money. And again, these guys all play pickup and there's no refs there and they know how to hoop. And I would just be like, look, tomorrow, starting tomorrow, you get one warning, maybe two warnings, and then we just start suspending people, and you have to hold them to it.
Hmm.
Full suspension. I don't care if it's game seven. You're suspended. Um, when you know the rules, stop flailing around and play basketball. Um, and that's just what I would do. So,
Yeah, it's just so shitty to watch. Like we have the best team in the league, and literally no one likes watching them play.
well, I mean, I don't think that's true, but uh,
Well, not no one, but
I enjoy watching the Thunder play. It's just I don't enjoy the flopping, but I enjoy watching
yeah,
the
it's
Thunder
him
play.
flopping on offense. They get away with all the fouling they want on defense. It's just, it's just hard to watch. It's just annoying to watch.
So,
Like I think,
go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say like there's a game a couple of days ago where Shea shot like 10 free throws in the last like 5 minutes, 2 minutes of the game, some shit like that. Like that shit is not entertaining.
No, I don't like watching people shoot free throws. Did you see what Mike Epps said
Oh
about
yeah,
coming
about
home from prison?
yeah, coming home from prison, yeah.
Why did he apologize? Well, we should let the people know. He basically said
Yeah.
he was on a podcast with some rapper because they all have podcasts like we do. Listen,
Yep.
click, link, subscribe, all that.
Share.
Yeah. Um, and he was just like, coming home from prison is nothing to celebrate. Like you failed
Right.
you're a failure. You failed your community. And then like he had to walk it back. And I'm just like, what did he say that was
Right.
wrong? I,
That's the definition of hustling backwards, the fact that someone has to apologize for saying that.
man,
Um,
it's just I don't see like and then people were mad, for real mad. And I'm like, what is there to
yeah.
be angry about? Like what is there to celebrate about someone coming home from prison? I get they're not in prison anymore,
Like,
okay.
right. What's the
But
accomplishment?
what is the accomplishment in that, man? I swear I've seen it in my own life, not personally with like my family or anything, but like I've seen it
Yeah.
with like, friends and relatives and different things
Yeah.
like that where I've seen bigger parties for prison come homes than like graduations.
Yes, I was gonna say that's become a
And
thing.
um I feel like that's a you're what kind of incentive structure are you creating here? What kind of message are you sending to
Yeah.
the kids behind them? What you celebrate and what you bring attention to, it does
People
reflect your
notice it,
values.
and it does. Yeah, and it does matter.
It does reflect your values. What you celebrate and the things you clap for and the size of the celebrations and the relative muted celebrations of other things creates an
Correct.
incentive structure and it does reflect your values. And I don't know, that's not to say you can't be happy that your loved one
That they're
is
home.
home, but
Yeah.
what are you throwing a party for? I don't
Right.
understand that at all. I've never understood that.
Or even if you
Uh,
do celebrate it, don't celebrate that and then not celebrate the kid who graduated college. You know. Like it's actually, dude, it's been a trending conversation on TikTok as well, and like the comment section was crazy, where a lot of people were like, "Yeah, so a girl was like, I'm a first generation college graduate in my family, and I didn't get any like there was no pomp or circumstance or anything." A lot of people were like, "Yeah, same here. I got my master's, nothing. My cousin came home, he got a party, or shit like that." It's actually insane.
well, so I would love to talk to those again. You're hearing one side of that story.
Fair,
Often when you are the relative that, gets out or goes to school, that can come with a set of attitudes and a sort of like a
right?
disdain for where you came from.
Hmm.
So I mean, I would love to hear with a full spectrum of that story, but I've seen it. I mean, I have
Yeah.
seen it with my own eyes. The level of pomp and circumstances for someone coming home from prison
Hmm.
far outweigh. I mean, you see it when these rappers get locked up and it's free this person and free that person, and there's
Free that. Yeah.
never any concern for the communities they terrorize. Often, I mean, all the time, black communities that they just
Yeah.
terrorize.
Right.
And it's like,
Yeah. It's weird.
Um, and I would say it's because, all because they make good music, but these niggas don't even make good
No, they
music.
don't even make good music, man. They don't even make like if Jay-Z got locked up after
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt and he came home, hell yeah, we
Yeah.
celebrating.
But like you celebrating Pooh Shiesty? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
niggas acting like we like suffer the loss because like Dirk is probably going away. Like it's okay.
Dude, I'll see the clips, not the rap group, the clips, CLIPS of the
Yeah,
new song, and I'll be like, what do y'all be listening to, man?
nah, yeah,
This is Are you not tired of this same song over and over and over again? I'm
yeah.
filthy rich. I fucked your bitch. I'll shoot you. And it's one take rap. It's just, there's no rhythm. It's just talking words over a beat. It's just your neighborhood drug dealer just hopped in the studio and laid down some tracks. And I'm just
Yep,
like, how could this possibly still, like, don't get me wrong, some of it I've
right.
liked myself. But like, I how in the year 2025 are you still entertained by this kind of music? Like it's so stale.
Yeah, I haven't added a new rap album to my phone in a couple weeks, I think.
I you know,
Um,
we got to
yeah.
unplug hip hop and plug it back in. Like it's not working.
Yeah, that we got to reboot, we got to reset. I did hear that Mobb Deep and De La Soul dropped really good albums. I haven't gotten to those yet, but some of the OGs are coming back with some really good shit, so I'm looking forward to tapping into that when I get a chance. Yeah, but speaking of celebrations, yeah, I saw TikTok thing with Raw today. It was a like group of girls, a friend group, and they had like it's like this is a congratulations cake, and they all had like a little stem with like a card on it, basically saying something they accomplished that they were proud of. And I thought that was really, really dope. And actually, it was cool to see something with young people celebrating shit that should be celebrated. You know what I mean? They were all like, I'm a medical sales associate now, or I got my master's. Like I did this, I did that, and they're all celebrating each other, which is super dope to see. And we need more of that as opposed to somebody got set free from serving time.
It is good for women to do things like that. I do not want to see a bunch of men opening
Oh
up
no, yeah. I'm not saying we
cards in
need to
their
have a celebration
accomplishments.
party. I'm
Uh,
saying just the overall attitude and ideology is something that we need to uh
no,
all have.
I say that because it was like some lady was complaining that she didn't get a party for her promotion. I'm like, man, female relationship or female friendship seems like so much work. You need a promotion
Yeah,
party.
dude.
Like
No
they
way,
gotta
bro.
throw you a party. She was like, y'all cater baby showers. Like, you want catering? I
How
gotta
about we go
call.
out for how about we go out for drinks?
You want someone to throw you a party? Here's the thing, man. Unless you a neurosurgeon or an astronaut, your job is not that interesting. Nobody cares. Like,
That is true.
like,
Yeah.
and good for you. You got promoted. That's a great thing. But expecting everyone else
Congratulations.
to care as much and to throw like this huge party, like you just, got
Beat
tenure at a
cancer.
yeah. It's like, dude, you just manage the call center team. Like, I don't. Like, good for you. That's great. You like, but like, what kind of party are you looking for here? Yeah.
Correct. I agree. Now that I did see that, and yeah, that seems like a lot. And like, God forbid you miss a birthday dinner, you know?
Man, like I said, man, relationships amongst women just seem like a lot of work. Checking on your goals, man. Where they at? What you doing? How is it looking?
So they're looking decent. So I decided to just do round the goals for every month, and then just kind of do those over and over again, so I can stack up, results. So my goal for last month was to do 100 miles, read 4 books, and write 10 poems. I did
Okay.
accomplish the 100 miles. I think I was close to 4 books. I think I did about three and a half. I finished a book yesterday, so didn't quite hit the four book mark.
It's
But
like math, man. Point five, we round up. That's four.
yeah, that's true.
Uh,
That's true. Yeah, and I'm halfway through multiple books. So yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I did get 4 books then.
3.5, we round that up.
Yeah,
Uh,
you had two and lots of possibles.
there
So that
you
works up
go.
to 4. And then the poems, I think I got maybe like 4 or 5. So only about halfway through, but not bad because I was sick for the first week of the month, so I couldn't really work out or I didn't really feel like doing anything. So, get doing as much as I did in the span of 3 weeks. isn't bad. So,
You
yeah,
hitting a
so same
stage
goal for,
anytime soon?
I'm thinking about it. I finished a piece that I did really like. I might go back and rewrite it. Um, I'm definitely not going this week because I just got a lot of shit I got to catch up on. I might go somewhere next week. So I'll have some pieces to choose from, which is gonna be nice. I think I'm gonna go somewhere different than the Wednesday spot though. So maybe pop out on like a Monday or a Thursday, find somewhere to go. Um, so yeah, so this month, same goal, 100 miles, 4 books, 10 poems, and just gonna set that up and kind of see where I'm at, 6 months to a year from now and see what collections I'll have.
What is your big target for 2026 as we round out 2025?
Hmm.
Like,
Um,
what do you like? We're podcasting December, 12 months from now, December 2026. What do you want to be able to say you accomplished? The big one.
um, okay. I want us to be able to say, let's see. I mean, I want to recompose my body. I don't know. I haven't like weighed myself, so I don't know exactly I don't have a number in mind.
Yeah.
Um, and also because I do cardio and weights, I don't know what I'm gonna look like, with combining those two together. So, I just want to say I want to like how I look.
Okay.
Um, whatever that looks like in that point in time. I want to have gotten at least one piece published.
Okay.
Um, and I will be able to bench my body weight.
Okay. All right. Good goals. Good goals. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I would like to have our first sponsor by this time next year.
Okay.
You know,
We're about 995 monthly listeners
yeah,
away.
we would need we would like I would like to have our first sponsor.
Yeah.
We will sell whatever it is. I will not dance in restaurants for it, but
No, we're not doing no gorilla shit.
but like I said, man, if you got some fentanyl and you need us to plug it,
We got you.
and if the feds are listening, that's a joke.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
just a joke. We have jobs and we love them.
we are not drug trafficking. That is a
But
joke.
if you selling them LP3G one shots, whatever they call it, or is that Ozempic 2? I don't know. Whatever else is for sale that's legal, we are
Uh,
pro that.
Listen, man, every other podcast has dick pills on it right now. Not above it.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Pawpaw and Granny, you can't just drop the kids off at their house no more. They got plans.
Right. Especially now that most grandmothers are in their 30s. So
Yeah, fair enough.